call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god. You call me a god.
Let's go! I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession. I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex. Haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Oh! Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the test.
Is he in the car? Yeah.
Doing good. How are you?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I said I'm doing good.
Okay. Jailers called today with had some concerns. It's about the cameras, but that's not right.
Okay.
So they okay though?
Yeah, everything's good. We're just gathering some content.
Y'all have a good night, okay?
Yep.
Hey, Deputy.
Yeah, could you identify that one guy for me? He shined a flashlight into my camera, and that is illegal for him to do that. It's called prior restraint, and he wouldn't identify himself.
You know TCA code for that?
Do I?
Because shine a flashlight is not illegal.
It's called prior restraint. When you shine it into a camera, sir.
Do you have a TCA code for that?
Somebody give me the TCA code for prior restraint.
Let's go with the U.S Code 241. Hey guys, can anybody bring up a Tennessee?
It's defamation of rights.
Hold on, guys.
A flashlight in a camera is defamation of rights.
It's stopping me from conducting my First Amendment.
What section of the U.S Code is it? Can somebody help me? I know it's 241, conspiracy to violate.
What's the TCA code? I don't need U.S. code. The TCA code.
No, the Constitution is the law of the land.
The law of the land is the
Correct,
Constitution.
But I also have press charges according to TCA code. I'm not a
Hey,
federal
no.
officer.
Thank you, man.
Somebody give me the TCA code for prior restraint. Come on, y'all, look it up.
Oh, I'm talking to people live on sorry. You're live on radio, man. Mao. You talking Mao. How you doing, Kevin? But you do understand, no, we're not in California. The Bain Act is in California. Yeah, it's pretty tough card. But I forget what section it is. It's U.S. Code 241.
Section C.
The U.S. code is fine, but I press charges according to TCA code because I'm a state officer, not a federal.
TCA code 4262935.
So you look that up for me? I'll have my TCA code there. If y'all can Google and pull it up for me, I'm not getting my book out to look it up.
You're not going to get your book out for it?
They ain't got.
Why? It's your job to do that, ain't it?
Is it? I didn't witness it. That's a misdemeanor charge.
The camera witnessed it.
Again, I did not witness it. It's a misdemeanor charge. And say, see, I can't press charges.
I can show you the video, though, that he
I
did.
didn't see it happen. I'm not doing that off video. If you want to press charges, you're more than take that video, get to the clerk's office tomorrow, and use where to warrant.
But so you're not going to do it.
It's a misdemeanor charge, so no, sir, I'm not even having my presence.
So if I go out here and commit a misdemeanor crime, you're not going to arrest me?
If you didn't have my presence, no, sir. I'll do a report on it. But that's
That's the first.
That is not a law. That is not new. The only thing that I can arrest for is domestic assault. That did not happen in my presence.
So that means
Even if I showed the video to you of him doing
Yes, sir,
it.
did not happen in my presence. I'm not gonna. I'll do your report, and you can take that report and press charges, but I'm not going to.
Can you do the report for me?
Sure. This isn't my zone, but I'll when my supervisor gets here.
But you
he'll do it for
responded
me.
to the call, correct?
Because I was closer,
Okay.
but it's not my zone.
It's not your zone. All right. So, what is your limitations in Cheatham?
What do you mean limitations?
Maybe your surrounding.
I thought Sheriff's Department applied everywhere.
Yeah.
We also work zones to operate the calls more efficiently.
Yeah. They
I
spread
can,
out.
I can respond to. I can arrest anybody in the state of Tennessee, but we have zones to prioritize the calls.
So if I was actually here trying to break somebody out of this jail and you rode by and caught me, you couldn't arrest me because it's not your zone?
Okay, so I know what you're doing, but that is not what I just said. I just said I can arrest anybody in the state of Tennessee, But we do our zones to prioritize calls.
How is that?
That makes no sense.
Anybody in the state of Tennessee, y'all have
Because I'm a
jurisdiction.
Tennessee state certified officer.
I know, but y'all deputies has certain counties that they have to preside over. You can't just go into like national.
42-629-35.
Operate under
Well, will you please explain that to me?
I operate with the Cheatham County Sheriff's Office.
Okay.
That's my jurisdiction.
Okay.
But I'm a state certified officer. That means I enforce Tennessee law anywhere in the state of Tennessee if it requires me to.
Now, do you enforce constitutional law? Because that's law of the land.
Typically, those are federal and federal charges, and that's I could, but I wouldn't pass that off.
Well, just remember when you're going out do your job.
Sir, I've been doing this since 2002. I don't need you to remind me of your name.
No, I think I do. Any state governed under our Constitution can't make a law that supersedes that law.
Exactly.
I actually learned that when I was like in 4th grade.
Well, hell yeah, you got a 4th grade education.
Pretty much.
Hey, deputy.
Man, why are you being so rude?
I'm not, sir.
Yeah, you are.
Absolutely not.
Even people in my chat are saying you're being a smartass
I can't help what they think. I'm not being rude. I've answered every question you asked.
with a sarcastic answer.
I've answered everything directly, and I haven't been sarcastic.
One
How is a
second.
direct answer?
I learned that in the 4th grade. Being a
Actually, I did.
For this interaction, can I go ahead and get your name?
How? Because they don't teach it in school.
Is my badge number.
They don't teach the Constitution in school.
To identify
What?
They do not teach the Constitution in school.
Not now.
Do you know where I went to school at?
Do what?
Do you know where I went to school?
They don't.
No, I don't.
Okay, then you can't answer that. You can't say that because you don't know.
I know pretty much anywhere in the United States they don't.
Really?
Unless it's like a private school. Not a public school, they don't.
You're wrong.
I'm
In my
wrong.
region, they don't.
I've been wrong about everything talking to you, hadn't I?
Yeah, Ninja.
I've been doing this 4 years, but you're telling me everything I say is wrong. I gave you the code, and you first said give me the
I
code,
did. I said give me a TCA code.
and you would do it, and
No, that's not what I said. I said give me a TCA code,
I did.
what it was, because I'm not familiar with it. And then I said we could take a report and you can press the charges because it's a misdemeanor to happen in our prison.
What school did you go to?
That's none of your business.
I want to look it up and see if they did.
That's none of your business.
Exactly, because they didn't.
They did, but it's not any of your business where I went to school at.
Yeah, Keegley, you're correct.
I'll tell you where I went to school. It's
That's fantastic.
but that's why is that secretive?
Thank you.
I just don't want to give out my personal information.
That's not personal.
Where I went to school at, sure it is.
I would still like to have your.
So the thousands of people you went to school with that know you went there,
Okay. Then
they
that's-
all
that's-
agreed not to share your personal information.
I mean, are you like embarrassed about your name or something? You don't
Absolutely
wanna
not. I
give it to
just
us?
don't have to give it to you, and I'm not going to, sir.
Midwest did that. Can I speak to your supervisor then?
What is your?
Okay, yes,
What'd you say your name was?
He did. He
Didn't.
just identified
My
his
badge number is 916.
916. You won't give your name.
Documented several times right here.
Yeah, it's 916.
So you're going to violate your policy
Hey, sir.
of when a citizen's asked for your ID, you're supposed to give it.
I'm identified. My name and my whole case file.
In a lot of states, it's 3 forms. Hey, officer.
His name's Brian.
I mean, it's on my uniform.
Is that
You got it
the
covered.
supervisor right there, sir?
B. Bryant.
Honestly, I have a eyesight problem, so if you could.
I saw it. B. Bryant.
Thank you.
Oh wow. Hey, deputy.
Yes, sir.
Is there a reason why you're not complying? Because that is kind of suspicious.
What's not compliant?
Not giving us your name.
I don't have to.
It's
I
B.
gave-
Bryant.
I gave you my
B.
badge
Bryant?
number.
Yep.
And
Thank you.
it's on my uniform.
We got it, Ninja. It's B as in Bravo Bryant.
And you want to speak to my supervisor?
Is that him right there?
Yes, sir, it is.
Thank you. How you doing, sir? We're just out here expressing our First Amendment right, recording and videoing in public. And this officer has refused to identify himself by his name. He has identified himself as by his badge number. So could you please identify this officer or give me a complaint on him with his badge number so I can file a complaint on him?
He won't verbally state his name.
He will not verbally state his name. We asked him 10 times.
It's your policy.
Where's the policy at?
I guess wherever your office is.
Oh, you don't know the policy. You think you know the policy.
No, I know it.
You did the Cheatham County Sheriff's Office policy. If you could cut that light out of my face, please.
No, I
Absolutely, I will place you in handcuffs. Cut that light out of my face.
Oh, why?
Because I asked you to cut the light out of my face.
He's way away from you.
No. Are you guys here?
Listen to me.
Yeah, I hear it.
I'm just recording.
That's perfectly fine. You have the right to do that, but you do not have the right to shine a bright light in my face.
You walked up to us.
Safety issue.
Well, you walked up to him.
Can't see.
Did you not request him?
Okay,
Did you
but
not
I'm coming
request
this
him?
way, so
He can walk over and talk to me.
Put that light out.
He don't have to be.
He can stand wherever he wants to, sir.
Why are y'all being this way, man? I mean, damn.
Listen to me. What's y'all's complaint?
The deputy or whatever you want to call him that works here, jail or whatever, they came out, was walking around. For one, he failed to identify himself. He wouldn't tell me who he was because he kept taking his flashlight, shining it into my camera, which is prior restraint.
exactly, Lord.
It's against the law to do that. It's a violation of my First Amendment rights to record. He stopped me from recording by blinding my camera and me.
That's just
All
like
right.
you just asked him to stop.
Exactly. You just.
Yeah, shining light in my face.
I understand what
Absolutely,
you're
it's
talking
an
about.
officer safety.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, it's
If you
That's not
understand
what I'm saying.
it's a safety issue for me too when he's blinding me.
And I'm
This
gonna
gentleman
back up, but I'm
here
not turning
shined the
up.
light
I
in
wanna
his
see.
face, which he couldn't see who he was.
I just told this
because
man
it
I
was
had visual
against his
Let
safety.
me ask you this.
That's all I was
Let me ask you
saying.
this. Did he come to y'all's place of business, y'all's residence,
Oh, here we go.
or anything like that, shining a
No,
light?
he did not.
Okay. Well, they work here.
Right.
Okay.
And we pay them.
Do you? Where do you work at?
None of your business.
Oh, you want to know my name and badge number, but it's not.
You're a public servant. I'm not.
Private citizen.
You took a job to serve the public, did you not?
Absolutely.
I think
You're a public servant.
Absolutely.
Exactly. So don't try to throw and twist that.
I'm asking you a simple question, just like you asked me a
Yeah,
simple
he's
question.
like trying to twist the light into a clown.
That's all I'm
A
doing.
light. Seriously.
Wow. I was told y'all were corrupt here, and I'm starting to see it.
Correct, Tony. That is correct.
For a light. You
Because
don't hear
the
this.
code
Light.
is
I'm sorry, I'm talking to
42-629-35 TCA code of what he did.
What is it now?
Prior restraint. The code 42-629-35.
And what does that statute state?
Can you not look it up?
I'm asking you. You're stating the statute to me. What's the statute state?
I got the code for you to look it up because
Well, like
So you're
like
gonna
I said
fail-
to you, it's a misdemeanor. You're more than welcome to take that information and take it to our clerk's office, and you get a warrant if you think you get a
But you
warrant.
just said when he got here, he would make the report for me.
I said you can talk to him about doing a report. This is not either one of our zones, actually.
Doing
Please.
a report for what?
Yeah, you're right, JK and Murray.
Oh my God! For
I'm talking-
the misdemeanor that the dude did,
That didn't happen in our
I'm not-
presence. It's your legend happened.
Do it.
I'm more like
and it's on camera,
Okay.
live,
Then you can
Really
take
not
that
a
and then present it to the clerk's office.
and a bunch of people saw it.
Okay, and like I said, you can present that to the clerk's office and you attempt to get an issue warrant for that. But I'm not doing a warrant.
I didn't say a warrant. I said a report for me to take to them.
Yeah, just the
You have the camera. You can take that information to the warrant. There's no report that's going to, you have the evidence right there. Take that evidence to the clerk's office.
I've never heard that in my life, ever.
That doesn't make it wrong, does it?
And we don't know if it makes it.
When every other cop I know probably would do it, yeah, it makes it wrong.
Would you, sir?
Absolutely not.
Well, I'm not talking about y'all two. Y'all are corrupt. I mean, he instantly threatened him because he's got a light
Do
on.
my story and leave.
Yeah, and that's
and that's
perfect.
And
But
see,
whenever-
that's why I can
listen
turn
to
it
me.
off because I
Listen
have a
to me.
timer.
Whenever that light's in my face, that's an officer safety issue. I can't see what you're doing behind that light. Okay. And here's the thing. There is a thing called following a lawful order, right? I'm sure all of your 15, 20 viewers will tell you that.
No, but a lawful order is going to have either do something to do with me being arrested. I have to
No, sir, it does not. It has
No, it does
anything
not.
to do with what a certified law enforcement officer, post-certified of the state of Tennessee, states that you must do.
So you're just allowed to tell anybody anything you want to do.
Only if you're
And they have to
detained.
listen to you.
That's not true.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's not true.
But it has to be a lawful order.
Yeah,
Explain
sure.
the lawful
Yes, it does.
order to you, sir.
I mean,
But
but
let me ask you this, guys. Here's my whole thing about it, okay? Y'all, I'm a 110% believer in the First Amendment and the Second Amendment. But what I would invite y'all to do is if y'all really that bad want to follow us around and really that bad and report on how corrupt we supposedly are, why don't you guys go to the Post? Why don't you guys go to the Academy and wear a badge and fix whatever you think is corrupt about this system?
Because there's too many correct.
this is how we're fixing the system.
Are you really?
Yeah, we're exposing the bad
But
ones.
how does that affect legislation to get us off the streets since we're so bad?
Well, let's see.
Video evidence, the recording.
But okay, listen. Hang on, listen to me.
Absolutely. It's always right.
all
listen to me.
public
Listen.
My camera has gotten one cop fired.
Okay. Okay. So listen to me. I'm with him. I totally support you guys. I have no problem with it. But I'm asking a simple question. How does this fix legislation to fix bad law enforcement that you're accusing us of?
I'm going to say it again. It's recorded and documented.
Okay, that's not answering the question. That's not answering the question.
Because we put it out for the world to see.
We put signs.
But you take this stuff and go
Well, the people that see these videos call and make complaints about the person, the deputy, whoever it was.
I mean, why not just go to the sheriff with what you don't like tomorrow?
They put signs up. We make changes.
Instead of waiting on other people to do it, why don't you take what you don't like?
I do. I follow up. Okay. I follow up, but they do too.
No, that's not what I'm saying. If you don't like anything you've seen tonight.
Oh, I will. I will.
Oh, and that's fine.
I'll go straight to the mayor.
The sheriff is my boss. Why don't you go to the sheriff?
The mayor tells the sheriff what to do. No?
Why don't you take that to the sheriff tomorrow, which you don't like, you think I've been sarcastic or not following policy and then get my job tomorrow?
I know. My geographic.
That's my side.
I just said I will follow up.
With the sheriff.
Yeah, but we seriously.
Yes, with whoever I need to go to.
Okay.
And if we got to keep making
that's fine.
baby steps,
I mean, I'm totally confident in everything you report.
I don't do it
just
for
curious.
people to come look at me or to get clicks.
But see, he threatened to arrest him for the same thing that guy did to me.
My rights more than you guys.
It's a safety issue for you. Well, it's a safety issue for me too. I don't know who he is. All I know is he walked out of that jail. How do I know he didn't?
Also, first of all, your complaint wasn't safety. Your only complaint was when you addressed me that it affects your recording. We said it was an officer.
Deputy or whatever you want to call him that works here, jail or whatever, they came out, was walking around. For one, he failed to identify himself. He wouldn't tell me who he was because he kept taking his flashlight, shining it into my camera, which is prior restraint.
Exactly, Lord.
It's against the law to do that. It's a violation of my First Amendment rights to record. He stopped me from recording by blinding my camera and me.
That's just like you just asked him to stop.
Exactly. You just.
Shining light in my face.
I understand what
Absolutely,
you're
it's an officer safety.
Yeah, I understand.
Well, it's just.
If you understand
That's not what I'm saying.
It's a safety issue for me too when he's blinding me.
And I'm just gonna back up, but here shine the light in his face, which he couldn't see.
Said it was an officer safety issue. What we deal with.
Yeah, because I couldn't see anything he was doing.
Well, that's not your problem. You said your problem was that it prevented you from recording. See, so that wasn't your complaint.
It was. He prevented me from recording and seeing anything.
That's not what you said. You said your only chief complaint is that you couldn't record. That's what you said. Tell your followers, check back. That's what you said. Him shining light in my officer's face. I can't.
He wasn't shining it in his face. He walked up to him.
Because you wanted him over here.
He could have walked over here to me.
Okay, but he chose to stand here.
I'm just saying, but he didn't. That's what I'm saying. He chose to stand in front of the light.
Okay, well, we choose where we stand for whatever reason we choose.
Oh my God, dude.
Not ever violate anybody's constitutional right. I can guarantee you that.
You've never violated nobody's rights.
So if I go through public record and
That's not what we heard. That's why we're here.
What was your chief complaint that you heard about us?
When you're doing an investigation, do you tell what the investigation's about? Well, you asked me a question.
I wasn't done talking.
What's your name? I'm sorry.
Tell me what your chief complaint is about us. Because I've been a cop for a long time. If there's bad cops, I would like to help you.
Well,
tell me what the problem is.
When you're doing an investigation, do you tell what your investigation is to the person you're investigating?
Here's the thing.
No, you don't.
Hang on. Can you let me answer, or are you going to answer for me? Because if you're going to do that, just ask a question and go ahead and answer for me.
Well, I mean, because I've dealt with this many times.
You've never dealt with me, sir.
Not you, but
here's the thing. Are you going to answer? Let me answer the questions you're asking. Or are you going to answer for me?
Answer it.
Okay. That is a broad question. Because depending if it's a child investigation, no. I'm not going to tell you right off the bat. I'm going to get the information I can. If it's a DUI, yes, I will tell you I'm investigating you for a DUI. If I smell something from your car, yes, I will tell you. So, I know you're trying to sound intelligent, but be more specific.
So you're calling me fucking dumb now?
No, you're trying to sound intelligent the way you're asking about. You asking, do you explain what you're investigating for? Well,
trying to sound intelligent.
No, I'm saying you're asking poor questions. Be more specific in certain cases. DUIs. Am I looking for dope? Child sex crimes, domestics. Ask me more specific because my answer's going to be a little different on how we handle it.
Yeah, well, ask me more differently because...
I just did.
Okay, my investigation, I can't tell you anything about.
Okay, but you're...
Let's break that down. That's fine.
But you're asking me about my investigation, how I do it, and I'm asking you to be more specific.
I'm telling you I can't. Because if I tell you any more about it, you're gonna,
I don't care what you're investigating. My simple question is, you asked me a general blanket question, which you can't answer with one answer because each investigation is different how you answer.
Exactly.
How I handle how I handle a dope case is different how I handle a sex case, or domestic, or a wreck.
well, put it to you like this. We got calls to come here, and
You could say that.
the investigation is ongoing.
So, would it not be better
From citizens
would it not
of
be
your
better
town.
to interview the people that's...
Oh, we have.
Okay, so how does it accomplish anything walking around outside the building? I'm just curious.
The odor of marijuana.
Well, you'll figure that out.
Case law.
I mean, you'll see.
Why can't you answer that? Because if people are doing poor...
Because I'm not going to tell you how the investigation may end, because then that makes you prepare for whatever.
I don't care. I'm not worried about being prepared. I haven't done anything wrong.
Because they're the
That's where you're mistaken. You think I'm supposed to be nervous. I'm not. I don't care about anything that's been recorded and
lose
said.
their pension.
You can investigate me all day long.
So you don't care about being a complete smartass to the public that pays you.
I have answered,
Even everybody in here is saying you are.
I have answered every question you've asked me.
In a sarcastic, smartass way. And even sitting there a minute ago calling me dumb because you said I'm trying to ask intelligent questions.
I said the poor question.
You said intelligent questions.
It wasn't intelligent as far as you want to be specific. No, sir.
You said you're trying to ask intelligent
Blanket
questions.
question is what you did. Trying to make me look stupid or hem me up. But I haven't been sarcastic.
I'm not trying to hem nobody up.
Okay. I haven't been sarcastic.
It's just the way I ask questions.
None of you are...
If you don't like the way I ask questions, walk away.
I mean, I can, and I will.
You're not detained, go.
I'm very aware you've not attained me, because that would be illegal, because you don't have the right to do that.
I was being sarcastic, man.
Oh, was that's your sarcastic?
Yeah, that's what you've been doing, so.
Oh, okay.
God damn, man, dude. Never in my life.
But to just inform you, don't be swearing in public.
It's free speech.
It's public.
Where's the complaint if we're all together?
Is this not a public place?
Yeah, it's a public place, but there's nobody here. There's no.
Hear you, we hear you.
They hear me. They're not gonna complain on me. There has to be a complainant.
You want to ask my corporal if I'm wrong?
There has to be a complainant.
Me, I'm the complainant.
You can't be the complainant.
Really? So on my warrant, when I'm the complainant, I sign the complainant spot. Right
On a warrant? On a warrant, my bad.
It's called the affiant. Yes, sir.
Fine, yes.
Say
Complainant.
that again.
Affiant.
Defiant/complainant.
Complaint.
But yes, you cussing in public is disorderly conduct. And yes, I can arrest you for that, because it's a misdemeanor, which we discussed that you didn't know, happened in my presence.
I mean, that's so. What's the?
Oh no, I've heard quite a few cops tell me that before. But then, and I've cussed it in front of other cops who didn't care because they understand it's free speech. They wouldn't out just to arrest somebody because they're doing something. You want to arrest somebody? Go get these people that are raping people, that are hurting little kids. Not somebody who's standing there saying, "Damn." I mean, come on, dude. Do your job and do it right. Make us proud. Get the rapists. Get them drug dealers. Get the bad people.
I don't want to give out too much information, but I have a back problem.
Put a pause on that for just a second. That's what we're out here trying to do. But sitting out
He
here,
said he was going to
shut
arrest
your
me
mouth
because I
for
said,
just a second. You've
don't
been
tell me to
talking
shut
the
up.
whole
I'm a
time.
grown man.
You're not acting like one. You've been standing out here, raising your voice. I've been having a perfectly pleasant conversation with these guys over here.
I just talk loud, dude. That's how I am.
I just sound sarcastic when I'm
His hearing's off too.
That's fine. But the thing is, that's what we are trying to do out here, is stop cars. Everybody wants
I know, but he
steak.
said he was going to arrest me because of a word.
Everybody wants steak. Okay? Nobody wants to see how it's made. Give me just a second.
Over a word.
It makes me look bad.
Yes, it does.
And that's when I'm trying to have a conversation, but when people ask questions and then don't want to help me answer them or get more specific so I can answer them,
Like,
it's
see,
a problem.
maybe you can help with the cop that pulled us over for retaliation. That was going on.
I do no idea what's talking about.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm gonna call in.
When was this here?
Yeah,
Just a few minutes
It
ago.
was maybe 45 minutes ago.
No, about
Then-
an hour now.
About an hour now. And then we went to the sheriff's office to see if they can go there so we can get a complaint form about it. Because they gave us a bogus rule, blah, blah, blah. We saw where it applied, we looked at the law, but none of that's...
So the complaint would have to go to Ashland City.
Yes, exactly. So what I'm saying, I mean, even though you're
But
in
back to
one
what
part,
you were saying,
you can still help
stop the
everybody
bad
else.
guys, get the dope off the street, all
They
that
do,
stuff.
Keebler. They do. If
That's
you
what
want
we're
to
out here
call
trying to
bad
do,
cop,
honestly.
That's what we want y'all to do.
But here's the thing.
fish in a barrel.
Whenever you stop somebody, oh, your tax light's out. Oh, you stopped me for no reason. No, I stopped you because your tax light's out, correct?
Correct.
That's a reason. It's
But instead of giving them a ticket and making them have to go to court, why not give them a warning? It's a tag light.
well, I've done both.
We're in a pandemic. People are broke right now.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I've gave citations. I've also given warnings. Okay. It just depends on various different
There
things.
was a second stop.
Okay. That's what we're out here trying to do, but the law only will allow us to do it in a certain way.
Okay, but can I ask you? He threatened to arrest me over a word. I talk loud. I'm deaf in one ear.
Okay.
So if I talk loud, I'm sorry. I don't mean to. It's just me. Okay, and because I say a word that he didn't like, he's going to arrest me. Come on, then that's why I told him, don't worry about the guys out here that are cussing, unless they're like really freaking going psycho violent in the street. You know what I'm saying? But worry about the guys that are out here committing the crimes, who are giving drugs to teenagers and they're overdosing and dying from it.
I feel you. No, absolutely. I'm 100% with you on trying to stop the heroin overdoses and the heroin pandemic.
Yeah, meth is bad everywhere.
Especially, and heroin's getting even worse day by day.
Yeah.
Okay. I personally have lost and tried to save and lost since I've been here, I think 6. Okay?
6.
And trust me, it eats at me just as much as it does their parents or their brother or their sister. Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm right there with you, and I can guarantee you and attest to everybody from Sheriff Breedlove down is right there with you. And we
Okay, so we agree on that.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right. See, we're not against cops. Don't ever think we're against cops. We're here for the bad ones, the ones that are doing shit wrong.
Okay.
That's what we do. Okay.
Okay.
And like threatening to arrest me for a word, man, don't worry about that. I'm not a criminal for saying a word. Worry about the criminals. You know what I'm saying? Not a man that cussed in the street.
I understand.
Well, explain it to him. Get it through to him. I mean,
I'm sure just like everybody else, me and him will have a conversation after. Okay.
the whole time he's been completely rude to me.
What the whole reason why we're down here talking to you guys right now, okay, is because there are certain personnel that we have here that are not like us. They're not armed. They don't know. And given the fact that, yes, I understand everybody that feels the need to or may have loved ones at home that are sick are wearing masks, feeling the need to wear masks. Okay, and that's fine. But we have folks here that are not armed.
I got a 3-year-old daughter, so I wear the mask just to be safe from taking nothing home.
Again, that's your right as an American citizen, as you feel the need to do.
Exactly.
I'm all for it. Okay. What I need you to understand, the reason why we're here is because we were called.
Yeah.
They didn't know who you guys were.
Yeah. I figured they would call.
And that's, you got to understand our side of it too, because the people that are housed in the jail.
Yeah.
They oftentimes are. They have a lot of family that live here.
Okay.
Okay. Sometimes some of those family members are not happy that they're in the jail. And I'm not saying
Understandable.
it's always like this. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We try to take every precaution that we possibly can for everybody's
Hey, I get that.
inmates included.
I get that.
Okay. Dispatchers or jailers that work here.
I totally get that. But
and
question:
we don't know who it is.
if somebody was out here, if we were going to do something bad, would we all have cameras to record our crime?
well, hang on.
Is there people really that dumb?
Yes, sir.
There is.
And I don't want to use the word dumb, but there are
Ignorant
people out there that are that misguided.
Okay.
They are absolutely are. There absolutely are people that do that.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure you've seen on Facebook the park beatdowns that have happened in certain places.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they're recording that.
Yeah.
I think it was a couple of weeks ago. They had somebody that they set somebody, an elderly man, on fire. They recorded it.
Really? I never heard about that.
I don't remember when it was.
Yeah.
But, I mean, things like that. Yeah,
That's sick.
It's got, absolutely, I agree. It's gotten out of
See, worry about people like that.
Absolutely.
You know, get them motherfuckers off the streets.
That's why I got
Not a
in this
guy
job.
just said motherfucker.
That's why I got in this job, okay?
Yeah.
And, you know, as far as, you know, regardless of what kind of verbiage or whatever is used, you're not in handcuffs. You're not in handcuffs, okay? We have to try to detain the situation and contain everything that we got. And de-escalate, absolutely, that's what I was leading to.
That's what we're looking for.
So, I mean, because I don't like to, I mean, I've had people that I've had to defend myself with physically in this job that I live right down the road from.
Oh, wow.
In a past department.
Yeah.
Okay, and I don't, you know, I don't like violence unless it has to happen.
Exactly.
I just don't, you know, the world's full of it.
Yeah.
You know?
There's too much of it. I agree. I totally agree. I'm the type of person that I will only defend myself when you lay hands on me. Words, you can say anything you want to me. I don't give a shit. They ain't gonna hurt me.
Don't pay the bill.
Exactly. But when you touch me, it's on.
Absolutely.
You know.
And here's the thing, and as far as everybody saying, or, you know, because I'm not trying to stand here and give you my opinion, but there are certain things that we've had in our training and experience, like with a knife. 21-foot rules.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't let them get 21 foot from you.
Because before I could draw my
Yeah.
weapon to defend myself.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Within 21 feet, I could be stabbed.
Yep.
It's, you know, it's a.
Didn't they change it and make it closer? I think they made it closer to like 12 foot.
I'm not sure. The last
If I'm correct, I think I heard somebody say it's
I'll
12 foot
research
once.
it,
Yeah.
I'll definitely, because I like to stay up on it, you know.
Yeah.
That type of stuff, absolutely. So,
I mean, yeah, I agree. If you got to use violence, use it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like him threatening violence on me and putting me and grabbing me, putting me in handcuffs because I cussed, that's a threat of violence that he just used against me for free speech. Are we not in America?
we are.
We are?
Yeah.
So we have free speech, right?
Absolutely.
And it's protected under the Constitution
Absolutely.
that nobody can restrict it, not even government, not even you.
Absolutely.
So how can he arrest me for it?
Well,
He could take me in there,
There's a catch.
but then you're going to face a big lawsuit.
There's a catch to it. The First Amendment. Okay. So a lot of people don't follow up on is the fact that you are free to do and say as you please,
As long as you don't threaten someone.
but you're not free from the consequences on the backside. I'm not sitting here saying that you get tossed around or anything like that. I'm not saying that.
Now, like if there was a bunch of people out here and like 4 or 5 people were complaining about my mouth, then yeah, y'all could do something. But when I'm standing here with my good friends and then just y'all,
Yeah.
how can you? I mean,
And
I didn't know y'all could be the complainants
well,
because from my research, you can't be.
well,
It'll be
it's
thrown out in court.
The affiant, not necessarily the complainant. The affiant is more so what that
The defiant?
the affiant, yes, sir.
Okay, I'll look into
The
that.
one swearing to the warrant that there is probable cause to have a warrant issued is basically, and then with misdemeanor crimes, unless it occurs in our presence,
Uh-huh.
there's other avenues that have to be taken rather than, you know, for hypothetically, okay, if you and your good buddy over there,
Uh-huh.
you guys are out back and y'all get in an argument and you pop him and he pops you, right?
Mhm.
You call and complain that he punched you,
Yep.
right? Well, it's a misdemeanor crime, simple assault,
Mhm.
that did not occur in our presence.
So I had to go to the.
You would have to go speak with a judge, a magistrate, or
Commissioner.
or a court clerk.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay? So that's kind of the.
But that's all I was saying, man. It's like, don't worry about me, the guy that's standing here just saying a few cuss words. Unless he's threatening you, getting violent with you, up on you, you know, I'm not going to walk up on you, but
I understand.
don't worry about shit like that. Worry about the people out there doing bad shit. And I know you are. You said you are,
Absolutely.
you know.